Behind every struggle, there is a face. Behind every face, there is a story. Behind every story, there is a human life.
So my name is Jackie Orbit. My Vietnamese name is Nguyễn Thị Minh Trang.
Yeah, my name is Arturo Madrigal. I come from Michoacan. You know, from Mexico, Michoacan.
Yina Yisimni Anna Borg. That means my name is Anna Borg.
According to the Migration Policy Institute, in the past few decades alone, the population of immigrants in the U.S. has spiked dramatically, from 5.4% in 1960 to 13.1% in 2013. The wait time for each different type of visa can vary dramatically. And the Washington Post once cited a source that claimed that the wait for a visa, depending on your situation, could be up to 28 years.
Immigration to US, it was very hard. It took almost 7 years.
So when you get rescued by the US ship, you guarantee a spot in America. You kind of like international people that you get sponsored by whoever the ship nationality is. So that's how I get to America.
You know, on the border you can find anything. Anything, whatever you like to do, you can find. And as soon as I pass San Isidro, they pull over, they take me out, pull me another car, they bring it to me to LA.
So why did you decide to come to America?
There's opportunity for you to grab.
As much of the better opportunities.
We have more opportunities over here, you know.
I think, the first in my family to graduate from college. I graduated from Berkeley. Went to work at Hughes Aircraft out in Newport Beach. I met my husband then. And then 2 years after that, I got married and then had my first kid, you know. So I remember walking to school in Costa Mesa, and I have a backpack. I walk through those big houses, and I look at myself and say, I would never be able to afford the house like that. I'd be lucky if I get an apartment and be able to pay rent, right? And then, 10 years after that, you look back and you say, hey, I have a house, you know? So it was very satisfying.
I choose to move to America because back home I used to work in a factory. Over here I work in an office. I went to school, I went to learn computer so I can get better job, and I started from the bottom, not having a college degree or anything, And then after I got a job, then we were settled, we bought a house. So we can start, a family.
Every week, every 2 weeks, I send money to my family in there. The reason when I come over here is because life in Mexico is hard, okay? It's hard because over there, main thing, if you don't have money, you cannot survive it. They're paid at least $90 per week. You cannot make nothing, even you have family.
My dad was a teacher. My mom was just a housewife, and I would say it's a middle class, very comfortable. So when the communists came over, it was a lot harder. It's pretty much an equalization, right? If you have something, you have to give it all away. So every household, if you have $1,000, you can convert that $1,000 and that's it, no more. If you have $5,000, you cannot even convert that money. That $4,000 is gone. So it's get harder and harder as you go. And you notice also too is that when you want to go continue education beyond the high school level, you have to belong to they call the Communist Party to be able to get in. So we knew there's no way we can have a better life. This is gonna be it.
I used to live in Malta, and it's a tiny island. It's 9 miles by 17 miles. it's like the whole San Francisco. That's it. The pace is definitely different. Over there, they have that siesta thing in the afternoon. So if you don't have a job where you are, let's say, a grocery store, you close the grocery, you go home, you get, lunch, go and take a little nap, and then go and open the store again. So it's a very more laid back in a way.
So when I decided to come to the United States, it's because I had my dad, my mom, and everything. So I tried to help them, right? And I was 16 years old. So I found a guy. They got the new car, the Impalas. They make a like this size, like the mijo, ¿cómo se llama? Caja de muerto. When you put your dead body in the
coffin.
yeah. They made it something like that, and they put a lot of nails and the thing. So main thing, how you can go out. As soon as the engine is running, we got air inside because they put in holes, with the AC to the thing there, so you can breathe. Okay, if not, they pull over the car and shut the engine and everything, you're down.
Me and my husband, we've dated for 7.5 years because we couldn't get married because he had to come here as a single guy. That's how we came here. His mom brought him, and then once he did the visa or whatever it is, then we got married, and then he came. It was hard, leaving your family. It was really hard.
Personally, myself, I had 2 failures. We went out to the ocean probably maybe, I would say, 2 hours, and the pump failed. And then we decided to turn back to the shore. And as you turn to the shore, you are middle of nowhere, you turn to the shore. It was a rocky cliff. And as soon as the strange boat turned to the shore, everybody knew that was a failed boat. We kind of jumped off the boat as soon as we could. And then the police started to come. They started shooting at people. So I got up here and I started climbing this cliff up because you got to go to the rope to get some sort of transportation. And I was climbing up and I saw blood mark everywhere. Right? And I was like, oh God, who bleeds that much, from all this stuff, right? I'm afraid that somebody got shot or something. It turned out that it was my dad. He didn't have any shoes on. So he jumped off the boat, he got cut by the rock, and so he's still climbing. And I saw him and I said, oh my God, Dad, your feet is bleeding. And he said, that's okay, don't worry about it, just go, right? So we didn't get caught, but that was my second trip. And then the third trip was a trip that I got out. And that was a better trip, but it was still scary. Be able to be here is half of the battle, more than half the battle. So I'm all forever grateful. I have the opportunity to be here. So to me, if I lose everything today, I look back and I say, you know what, I can build again.